Mazda has long been a pioneer in unconventional motoring technology, choosing not to conform to the norms of the industry and, instead, paving the way for new and unique ways of getting from A to B. And that doesn't change today, as the motoring giant has been developing a potential lifeline for the petrol engine as we know it. This is Mazda's SkyActiv-X. So, what makes this new technology so groundbreaking, and why are we talking about it in this video today? Well, as you may know, a typical petrol engine in modern times uses a 4-stroke Otto cycle, more commonly referred to as the suck, squeeze, bang, blow. The combustion in this engine is solely controlled by spark ignition. A diesel engine operates on the same cycles, however, the combustion is controlled by injector pulses. A petrol engine uses between a 6:1 and 8:1 compression ratio and an air-fuel ratio aim of 14:1. A diesel engine uses a compression ratio of between 15:1 and 20:1. SkyActiv-X uses a record-breaking compression ratio of 16.3:1 with an air-fuel mixture of 37:1, so it runs extremely lean with extreme compression compared to other petrol engines, which the SkyActiv-X is. Mazda's SkyActiv-X is a unique development in the motoring industry, harnessing the best aspects of both diesel and petrol engines. The fuel-efficient, high-torque effects of a conventional diesel engine fused with the precision control and lower carbon emissions that come with a petrol engine. Mazda has achieved this incredible feat through its use of SPCCI, known as Spark Controlled Compression Ignition. Briefly, before the self-ignition point of the air-fuel mixture, a spark plug is fired, raising the pressure of the cylinder and triggering an instantaneous burn of the densely packed fuel mixture. With an air-fuel mixture of 37:1, SPCCI allows for the ECU to consistently control when the compression ignition works. Furthermore, to maintain maximum efficiency, the engine can switch from SPCCI to regular spark-controlled ignition to meet all the demands of the driving conditions. So what does this mean for the driver and owner of a SkyActiv-X powered vehicle? Well, due to the over 30% increase in torque, you're getting better performance than Mazda's current petrol engines without needing to switch to diesel power, leading to a much nicer driving experience. But wait, there's more. This also leads to better fuel efficiency and better emissions. The result of this is a closer and friendlier relationship with the polar bears and with your bank account. The Mazda 3 Saloon is one of the best looking small compact cars in my opinion, and it's definitely the best looking economical car because others just kind of look, well, they look like they're meant to be for economy. This thing looks aggressive and sporty, whether it be from those aggressive front headlights or the twin pipes on the back. It just, from every single angle, this car looks aggressive, and me as a fan of high performance cars, I just really like that. It's one of those cars that makes you want to look back at it after you've got out, and it's definitely something that I've wanted to take a lot of photos of, so cheeky plug to my Instagram and the other second Instagram where I've been taking lots of photos of this car. And it definitely doesn't stop on the outside. When you get in, the interior is so nice, it's so crisp. It's definitely the nicest interior I've ever been in, and not only for the leather everywhere, the white leather interior that we've got here, but also just the specs and all of the technology that goes into it. So you've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so it doesn't matter which ecosystem you're in, you get both of those luxuries. You also get a really nice display up front that tells you everything that you need. It has all of the music controls, sat nav, has everything you kind of would expect from a car like this, something that's a little bit more upmarket. You've then got climate control, heated seats, heated steering wheel, everything's there. It's just such a typical car thing, such a nice place to be in. It's just, you get in it and you don't want to get out, especially in Cornwall this time of year with this weather. It's kind of shocking. So being in there where it's all nice and warm and comfy, it's something that makes you feel special, and that's something that a lot of new cars don't really do because they're all very at right angles and very square. This one's more classy. I've also been told by my driver and my good friend Alex, who we actually co-host Flat 4K, he has said to me, because he's been driving the car, that he really enjoys it on long journeys. It's definitely something that you can take and go out on a journey with a family and not feel like you've been in the car for several hours or even days at a time, because it's just so comfy. It's got radar guided cruise control, heated steering wheel. It's got a really soft ride. It's really comfortable, especially with the steering wheel being the way it is. It's just a nice car to drive overall. Of course, it's got the USB ports, it's got the Apple CarPlay and the Android Auto, but it also has this Bose sound system in it, which is just phenomenal. It's like being in a mini cinema inside of your car. It's brilliant. It sounds fantastic, and it has everything you need for connectivity wise, as well as a CD player, which is something that's pretty rare on new cars these days. But at this point, you're probably wondering, if you haven't already, why are Mazda working with you? You review used phones, you're not a new car kind of person. And the truth is, I've been into cars since I was like, well, before I existed, pretty much. I've loved cars, and I have loved Mazda cars in the past because they are legendary for their chassis and well-made cars. So that's good. But why Mazda reached out to me, that's because this car is incredibly technological. It's got tech on the exterior, under the bonnet, and in the cabin, and it's definitely the most technologically centered car that I've ever been in. With the SkyActiv-X technology that we talked about before, along with all of the phone-friendly features inside the cabin, and of course, me being a sucker for good looks, a car that looks like that, it's just a very techy car, and I can understand why they reached out to me instead of just another YouTuber who's into their cars, who's going to talk about 0 to 60 figures and not about the actually quite, well, very impressive tech that's inside of this thing. And with that, I suppose that's a good place for me to end. Thank you so much to Mazda for this incredible, amazing opportunity. Like, I can't even put it into words. It's been fantastic to work with them. They've been brilliant people, and I wish them all the best in the future. And I also want to give a massive shout out and big thanks to one of my best friends, Alex, who's been helping me with this entire project. He's taken us on trips, he's taken days off of work, just as I have, to actually go and drive us to places. He's not that he's really complained about it, to be honest. He's very much enjoyed it, just like me, but it's definitely something that you know, doesn't go unnoticed. So thank you to Alex if he's watching this. Anyway, I'll leave links to absolutely everything in the video description, from Mazda to Flat 4K to anything like that. That's all down there. So if you want to build the car, configure the car yourself, buy one, it's all there in the video description. And it's not affiliated. I don't make money off of it or anything. Anyway, with that, please do like, comment, and subscribe if you're new around here to never miss a video like this one. I've been Ryan Thomas, and I'll see you later. Peace.